Ecclesiastes 12:8. Vanity of vanity, says the preacher, all is vanity. Without God, life isn't have purpose, have it meaning. It's only by God life isn't in vain. Okay, Judges 8:22 through 24. Then the men of Israel said to Gideon, "Rule over us, both you and your son's son also, for you have delivered us from the hand of Midian." First off, God was the one who delivered him from the hand of Midian. They don't understand this, but he simply used Gideon to do so. He could have used anybody who was willing to be obedient. We're just simply vessels for God to use. He don't need any of us. He's defeated nations without our help, and he could have did it there. He could have sent a plague to destroy them, but he chose to use Midian. They don't realize this. They don't understand this. They're starting to glorify Gideon here, which is a problem. Instead of honoring God for there's no worship here because they won, and that's a problem. When we look to man, we find that problem. But what they're also wanting is to be set up under manly reign. Not only him, but his son and his son's son. Continual line intended here. God never intended Israel to be ruled over by men. If he did, he wouldn't be having them conquer the land as much. Part of the reason why they could he wanted them to conquer the land was so that they could be free. Gideon said to them, "I will not rule over you," a smart choice. "Neither shall my son rule over you. The Lord shall rule over you." And that is the way God intended it. God would have set up a king for them if he intended for them to have a king. And later he does it in his will because of their rebellious nature. But that's another story. But at this point, that wasn't intended to happen. It shouldn't have happened. And Gideon said to them, "I would desire a request of you, that you would give me every man the earrings of his prey, for they have golden earrings, because they were Ishmaelites." This request is rather odd, because this seems like they're going to make an idol, which I'll just look. They may. But to request earrings, it it's very odd. It doesn't say he made an idol. It's likely maybe they made an idol. But him asking that is very suspicious. Because he wasn't in place of God to request something like that. So he's saying no, but give me like a tax. He said no, but he's kind of going through the motions as a king, which is very dangerous. Sometimes we get to where we think we can, and we kind of end up putting ourselves where people want us. And I believe that's in part what what happened here, whether he intended it or not.